In December of last year, I made a video documenting my first ever Royal Caribbean cruise. I talked about what my budget was, how much money I lost, and what my initial offers were that I got from that cruise. Well, it's been 7 months, marketing offers have come in, I've booked a few of them, and I've got my eyeball on a few more. And folks, what I'm going to show you is going to absolutely blow your mind. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris. This is Cruising on Comps, and today we're going to talk about what this channel is all about, and that is cruising on complimentary offers that we get from gambling in the casino on a cruise ship. Before I jump into it, I got 3 quick things. The first thing is I'm going to be talking about gambling, and gambling by nature is designed to take your money. So never, ever, ever walk into any casino, land or sea, with money that you are not willing and can afford to lose. The second thing is this is my personal experience. Your experience can and most likely will be different. It could be better, it could be worse. So keep that in mind. The third thing is the reason I'm going to show you this offers and everything involved in them is because I really want you to see what's possible should the cards fall in your favor. These are some unbelievable offers that I've received, and I've been on 10 cruises now. 9 of those were with Carnival. I get very good offers with Carnival, but these blow them out of the water from a value perspective. So let me set this up. Freedom of the Seas 5-day cruise. That was the cruise I took. It was in December of 2025, and I had some specific goals on this cruise. The first thing is I was able to get on the ship by piggybacking on my brother's casino offer. So I was able to get on the ship for about $250. It was a little bit more than that, but that was port fees, taxes, and gratuities. So that enabled me to obviously save a lot of money up front in order to be able to approach this with the plan that I had to get into Royal's system and get into it in a big way. So what I actually had was basically 2 different budgets, and that's very uncharacteristic of me. It's not something that I normally do or would really recommend. But again, I wanted to make a big splash into the Club Royale system, and I wanted to hit prime status. That was one big goal of mine. So I had what we'll call a soft budget and a hard budget. My soft budget was $1,500. That was $200 a day. And I really wanted to try to achieve my goals at that $1,500 level and hit 2,500 points and hit prime. But I also had what we'll call the hard budget, which is $2,500. And the reason I had that budget is because I wanted to see if I could earn an instant certificate for the Icon of the Seas. A balcony room on the Icon of the Seas. But before I got on the ship, I did not know what point level I was going to have to get to in order to earn that instant certificate. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about with instant certificates, Royal Caribbean does 2 things commonly with their casino offers. The first thing is you'll get just regular marketing offers like you normally would with most other cruise lines. And that's just based off of your play and your theoretical value, and then they'll formulate some offers and they'll send them to you. And the second thing is you can get what's called an instant certificate, where when you walk into the casino, you go up to the host desk, there's a list there, and it'll tell you at certain point levels what you qualify for. And then there's a QR code. You scan that QR code, and it'll tell you at each point level what cruises are available. So when I got on the ship and I did that, I learned that it was going to take me 4,000 points in order to be able to get a balcony room on the Icon of the Seas. So that was my goal. That was what I set out for. So with all of that being said, let's jump over to the computer. I'm going to go over some quick numbers of what I actually achieved from a coin in perspective, a point perspective, how many hours I played, and so on and so forth. And then at the end of the video, I will show you my actual win and loss statement from last year, which is just this one cruise, to show you that the numbers I'm giving you are indeed accurate. And this is what I'm getting for those numbers. Okay, folks, so first things first, let's talk about how many points I earned, coin in, time played, etc. So I'm getting all these numbers, by the way, from the GambleTrackr app, which is an app I created. It's completely free. You can get it on my website, cruisingoncomps.com. I'll post a link in the description. Go check it out. So points earned. I ended up earning 5,034 points. That is an estimated coin in of $25,170. And coin in for Royal Caribbean, you get 1 point for every $5 you cycle through the machines. That's not how much money I took out of my pocket and gambled with. That's how much money I ended up wagering total cycling through the machines over the course of gambling. My actual time playing was 26 hours and 43 minutes. And something cool that the GambleTrackr figures out for you that I've just added is that's an estimated spin count of 13,366 spins. That's based off an average of 500 spins per hour, which is the common average. And that figures out to my average bet being $1.88. And I throw that in there because I think it's important to show you that I am not a whale gambler. I'm very much a low roller. I am a low minimum bet style player. I do not like to exceed more than $2.50 a spin if I can do it. So with that being said, let's look at the first offer, which is the Icon of the Seas balcony room that I was able to achieve with an instant certificate. Okay, so what we're looking at on the screen now is the cruise fare details from the booking of Icon of the Seas, a Central Park balcony room. This was the instant certificate that I earned. And what I did was went ahead and made the $200 Nate's Cruise deposit while I was on the cruise. And that also enabled me to get $500 in free play. So as you can see here, the cruise fare, the normal cruise fare for this room is $5,026, but my total that I paid, not including gratuities, is $187.43 for port fees and taxes, and I get $100 of onboard credit, and I get the $500 worth of free play. So this cruise I booked right off the bat. This is the cruise that I said, okay, I definitely want to do this, and this is what I'm shooting for. So you could see right off the bat, humongous, massive savings. So now let's bump over to the second cruise I booked, which was off of a marketing offer that I received a couple of months later. Okay, so the next thing we're looking at here on the screen is my second cruise I booked. And again, I booked this through a regular marketing offer that I got a couple of months after I got back off of the cruise. And I was digging through the offers, and I'm real nerdy about this, where I keep a spreadsheet of all of my offers from the different cruise lines. It's just something I do. It helps me kind of categorize things and take a look at things and see what's available to me. So I noticed that there was an Icon of the Seas cruise, and I dig into it, and I find out that it's actually the week prior to the one I already had booked. So I said, interesting. This one is for a deluxe interior. It's not for a balcony, but I decided to go ahead and book it. So now I'm booked for a back-to-back on the Icon of the Seas, and I'm super excited about that. But as you can see, cruise fare regular retail is $5,082, but my cost was $206.39 for port fees and taxes. Now, here's an interesting thing about this offer that just happened today, the day I'm actually recording this video. I got an offer very recently that had this same week on the Icon in a ocean view room, but with $125 worth of free play. So I called them today and I said, is there any way we might be able to move me to that offer? And he said, of course, let's take a look at it. So they looked into it. And unfortunately, they did not have any more ocean view rooms available. However, he said, Chris, I'm going to fix you up. We're going to go ahead, because we don't have any more ocean views available, we're going to leave you in the same room you're in, which I'm fine with. It's a deluxe interior, and I'm fine with that. But he said, we're going to go ahead and apply the $125 worth of free play to that room that you're currently in. So, having said that, when you encounter these offers, as you encounter these offers, pay close attention, because you may get a better offer. And if they can book it for you, you just call them and they can move it around. But in my case, because it was already sold out on the Ocean View, I was still able to get that $125 worth of free play, which is awesome to me. So that's the second cruise I have booked based off of my play on the Freedom of the Seas in December. Now, let's take a look at a big boy, which is the third offer I booked. Let's pop it up on the screen. Okay, so here is the next offer that I booked. And this came from a marketing offer. And I booked this at the end of June. It came in on an offer. And something I don't have on listed on here is it also includes $150 worth of free play. And as you can see, there's actually two people booked on my reservation here. And Anthony, the bottom one, that's actually my younger brother. That's not the brother that I piggybacked on his existing casino offer. This is my youngest brother, and he's never been on a cruise before. And I'm starting him off with a bang, because this is on the Star of the Seas. Now, if you know anything about the Icon class of cruise ships, you know that the Icon is the first ship of the Icon class that came out, and it's not very old. I think 3 or 4 years old, maybe 5 years old. Not old in cruise line standards by any stretch of the imagination. But the Star just came out in the summer of last year, and then of course the Legend's coming out. It's already out, but it's coming to the U.S. this fall in 2026. And then I think it's the Hero is the next one of the Icon class. But anyway, this is the newest of the Icon class ships, which is the Star of the Seas. This is in a panoramic ocean view room. If you don't know what that is, I urge you, when you get done watching this video, to go look it up and take videos. I am so excited about this room. It is phenomenal. And the front top of the Icon class of ships have the enclosure for the Aquadome. And the window, my panoramic ocean view window of my room, is actually part of that glass enclosure for the Aquadome. Super cool. Very excited. Anyway, 2 adults, cruise fare for each one, regular retail, $2,829. We each paid $150.92 in port fees and taxes to get on this cruise. $301.84 for 2 people in a panoramic ocean view room. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Floored by it, and very excited about this cruise. And when I booked this cruise, I was like, holy cow, this is awesome. But now, let me show you the most recent offer that I got, that I have not booked yet, but my finger is hovering over that book button. Let's take a look at it. Okay, now you can see up on the screen, I have yet another Star of the Seas cruise that I have an offer for. And I'm really, really contemplating taking this one. And honestly, one of the major reasons why I might not be able to do it is I'm already booked to go to Alaska at the beginning of September. And I know, big problem, Chris, a tough problem to have. And trust me, it's not lost on me how fortunate I am. I own my own company and I'm able to work remotely. And I know how fortunate I am to be in that position. So trust me, I get it. But that may be one of the only reasons why I don't take this cruise. but I just wanted to show it to you anyway for a couple of different reasons. The first thing is, start of the season, this is a balcony room, and port fees and taxes for just me, $178, which is about what we've seen, with the other ones. However, it comes with $125 worth of free play. And on top of that, look over to the left of this image where it says bigger, bolder bets valid for 3 redemptions. So I have this offer that I can book up to 3 times. And I have multiple other Icon of the Seas and Star of the Seas offers available to me. However, those are only in interior rooms, not the balcony, which is what I'm showing you here. The reason why is because if you will look down in the bottom left, you will see that if I were to book this offer, you save $10,090 on this reservation. So what we're looking on the screen now is my actual win-loss statement for Royal Caribbean for 2025. And again, it was just that one cruise, $1,302.94 in losses. Now, a little bit of a stipulation with that. On the last night of the cruise, I ended up hitting a $1,060 grand, or not a grand, but a major. So that number's a little skewed, but even with that, look at, how much I lost versus the amount of value that I've been able to get. Now, very uncharacteristic performance, $25,000 worth of coin in with only $1,300 worth of losses is uncharacteristic. But even if you were to double that, even if you were to triple that, still look at the value. I mean, I've got, over $15,000 worth of cruises booked right now, that I am, including my brother's cruise fare on Star of the Seas, I'm out of pocket $700. I'm getting between all those cruises, I'm getting $100 worth of onboard credit and a combined total of $775 in free play. And I still have multitudes more cruises, including the one I showed you, that I could book still based off of this win-loss. So this is just a great indicator of the value that can be had. Number one, by really observing your offers when you get them. I can't stress that enough. And I know not everybody can just take a cruise whenever. I get that. But mind your offers to look for value and then try to work it out to extract as much value out of it as possible. It's really a great opportunity. This is why I've shifted my focus completely from gambling on land into gambling on a cruise. And I know it's not for everybody, but for me personally, all my food's included. I get to go all over the world. I get to watch on Royal Caribbean, I get to watch Broadway level talent in the shows. There's so much stuff to do, so many different, food venues. It's really just an unbelievable way to travel, and to do it the way that I'm doing it by cruising on comps is something that I just cannot find in any other avenue of gambling. So that's all I got to say about that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Have you ever gotten offers like this? Did you take them? Did you book them? Do you have any coming up? If you've got any questions, please feel free to leave those down in the comments as well. And just 2 quick things before I let you go. The first thing is you've probably seen little Chris pop up on the screen, and he's kind of telling you about a book I wrote. And that book is the step-by-step playbook to hacking the Carnival Players Club. If that's something you're interested in, you can find the link to get it on Amazon in the description. And the second thing is I just launched channel memberships finally for my channel. I got 3 different levels. So if you're interested in checking those out and becoming a member of the channel, I would love it if you would do so. Check those out. And if you choose to do that, very much appreciated. Thanks for all your support. I really, 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 really appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you on the next one.